Hey guys, welcome back to the Human Condition. This video is another biology video. I saw you guys really liked the last one, so I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have been viewing my videos more recently, and I really appreciate that. So I figured you guys seem to really like the biology, so give the people what they want. So here's another biology video. In this video, we'll be talking about last video. We'll be taking back what we talked about in the last video and kind of applying it to this one, just more in depth. So it'd be like, instead of what characters embody brain chemicals, it'd be what fictional characters embody dopamine. So I got 5 cool characters I'm going to bring up to you guys and tell you why they might be characters in the TV shows and why they might embody dopamine. This is probably going to be a more chill video, like our last video. But thanks you guys for really watching that one. I was surprised. Last video I was like, this video is not that good, but you guys seem to like it, so I really appreciate it. Seemed to get a lot of views, so thank you for checking that one out. So this one is 5 characters. So if you're interested in these 5 characters right here on the screen, I'm gonna try to put their pictures up there. I don't know if that's I think that's fair use, but I'm not sure. So if there's no pictures up there, that's really awkward. But the 5 characters are Barney Stinson from How I Met Your Mother from last episode, Klaus from The Umbrella Academy, Joey from Friends, John Constantine from Legends of Tomorrow, and there's one more, probably Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. Everyone loves Jack Sparrow, what a lit guy. So these are the 5 people that I really think embodied the characteristics of last video's, the persons of dopamine and what dopamine means. So let's start off with Joey. Joey. Why would I compare him to the embodiment of dopamine? Well, Joey from Friends, also all these shows I'm shouting out, so make sure to check these shows out. If you haven't seen them, they're all really good shows. But I think this is fair use. I don't know, but I hope me talking about the shows is fine. But anyway, Joey Tribbiani, I think, from Friends, is basically the funny comedic one out of the group. He is not always the sharpest tool in the shed, but it's okay. Actually, he's probably actually the brightest one. They just pretend like he's not. People that a lot of times, people that pretend to be not the brightest are actually the brightest in shows, which is ironic. But he's probably actually the brightest one, but he appears not to be in the show. And basically, he's the player. He likes to eat a lot, and so that's why I compare him to dopamine, because like our last video, the personification of dopamine is the friend that's the player who drinks a lot, parties out, talks a lot, is impulsive. And I feel like Joey and the 5 characters I'm about to list really do embody this dynamic. So Joey is a really cool example of this. He's the most comedic one, so he's probably he probably represents dopamine the most. Also, I think in future videos I might, if you like this idea, this concept, I might do what brain chemicals does the characters of a certain show represent, so I can talk about each character more in a single show, so it's more concise. So it's not just 5 characters from 5 random shows, and I hope you guys know the shows. So let me know if you like this concept and you want me to do that down below. The next character would be John Constantine. He's a pretty epic boss type guy from DC Legends Tomorrow. He's kind of cool. He's got a trench coat on most of the time. He's pretty independent from the group. He is very impulsive, kind of independent. Sometimes he does things that serve himself a lot, and he brings that up and he says he's sorry about it. So I think he also kind of represents dopamine of being impulsive and not really wanting to be a better person, but it's struggling because you're just overwhelmed by all your own desires, and it kind of infects the way you interact with your friends and people close to you. He's introduced in season 4. So it's a pretty cool show. I highly recommend DC Legends Tomorrow. If you like time travel and stuff like that, and superheroes and stuff, it's a pretty fire show. So I definitely check that out. If you've never seen Friends before, I mean, I feel like a lot of people have seen Friends. I feel like I recommend that show. It's about a group of friends that just hang out and get into like crazy hijinks on a daily, crazy stuff. So if you want to check that one out, if you've never seen that before, that's also another show I recommend checking out. It's pretty cool. The third one will be from a really new show I watched. I had to talk about it because it's a really cool show. Really recommend. It's called The Umbrella Academy. And at first I wasn't sure because it seemed like darker tones, but it's actually pretty funny. And not just even funny, just like really cool and interesting show. Like funny, but also really dark and like interesting show. Not my typical show I'd watch, but it was actually really good. So basically, it's about a family of people with magic powers, and one of these kids that have magic powers is named Klaus. Klaus is seen to have alcohol, sometimes problems occasionally, and he does a lot of drugs. So that's a sign of like another characteristic of dopamine, because if you're dopamine, you're always chasing your desires and not having a lot of restrictions. And you can see throughout the show he kind of struggles through that, but it's cool because towards the end he really starts to grow as a character, and he becomes a better person, and you kind of see that character development, and it's pretty interesting to see. Same with John Constantine in DC Legends Tomorrow. He becomes more giving to the characters around him, and kind of the same. I don't know if there's a lot of character development with Joey. There might be a little bit. So if you watch a lot of Friends, let me know about that one. Captain Jack Sparrow, definitely the embodiment of dopamine. He's a crazy guy. He's pretty lit. He goes out swashbuckling all the pirates at the sea. So I think he definitely embodies dopamine because of his desire to just get all the baddies at the sea, kind of like which is pretty cool. He is kind of sometimes doesn't regard the other people like Will Turner and all the other ship people he works with, the crewmates. So he's another good example of dopamine. Characters from all those different shows. Shout out to the shows, the Umbrella Academy, Pirates of the Caribbean, Friends show, DC Legends of Tomorrow. They're all really great shows and movies. You should definitely check out. I'm probably trying to put pictures of the characters so it makes this video more engaging. But I don't know if that's like allowed or not. So, I might do that. If not, that's awkward, but that's probably why I didn't put the pictures of them. So the time when I was like, check out these 5 characters, the reason I didn't do it is because it's probably copyrighted. So I don't know. I hope it's fair use. I don't know. But I knew I definitely had to do another biology video for you guys. So here's the characters that actually embody dopamine, not just the characteristics of a character, what the embodiment of dopamine looks like, but characters that might embody dopamine itself and have a lot of high dopamine, maybe, potentially. So if you like this video, I could do one of like, instead of what fictional characters are the embodiment of dopamine, I could do what characters from a certain show are the embodiment of dopamine. Like what characters from the Umbrella Academy embody what brain chemicals, and I could talk about all of them and their dynamics with each other. That could also be a good psychology video. Like they talk about like a lot of psychology actually in the Umbrella Academy, so I could talk about that. And I could honestly be a good astrology video, like different characters, what their signs are and how they interact with each other. So let me know down below if you guys would want to see that. Also, let me know if you liked the preview I made in last video. If you like those previews, like little things, let me know down below. But thank you guys for subscribing. I really appreciate you guys. Next video will probably be, this was biology, so probably astrology. What does it mean to be a Taurus moon? The calm. I might even throw in some celebrities that have Taurus moons, and you can see if you think they are similar to the astrological sign, or you're like, they don't really represent that. So I feel like that's conflicting. I'll probably mention some celebrities in the next video. So just let me know if you like these videos, especially the biology videos. Let me know if you like them. But yeah, so this was a shorter video. This one was just wanted that's something I wanted to talk about. Not a lot of I can go on about dopamine in the but about that, but I'll see you in the next video about astrology and what makes a Taurus moon. What does it mean to be a Taurus moon? Thank you guys for I really appreciate you guys liking and subscribing. I love you guys. Like and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next one.